to Miami's Community News, and our guest today is Karen, no last name Karen, the chair of the Greater Kendall Business Association. Welcome and nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Always a pleasure to
Yeah,
see you.
and we're just chatting about your daughter. Congratulations on her achievements, and
Thank you.
we know it came from you,
Yeah,
right?
it's all me, not her dad. It's all me.
And we were delighted years ago that she wrote some pieces, provocative, interesting, challenging, and she was not afraid to express her opinion. So my hats off to her and to your family for teaching her those
And
things.
you know what? She hasn't changed at all. So you may want to reach out to her because she has a lot of opinions that
Yeah,
I'm sure she would like to share.
yes. So as we each were growing up with our children, I remember walking through a doorway with my son, and we actually walked through at the same moment, and our
Mhm.
shoulders were like so, and I took a step back
Yeah.
and let him go forward.
Hmm.
So let's talk about the Greater Kendall Business Association. This is the end of the year. It's in November. Let's talk about some of the new things that are coming up for the Greater Kendall Business Association.
So a lot of folks out there know that we have not been doing our signature event, which is our monthly luncheon because of COVID. And I imagine that a lot of the other chambers or associations, they're going through the same struggles that we are, where we have to kind of take a step back and, focus on the safety of our members versus, going in and gathering and networking. So we've been a little bit innovative in how we're approaching what it is we want to do as far as networking and that business to business network marketing type of deal. So we have been doing socials. Yes, we've been doing social networking. So instead of having the monthly lunches at Killian Palms, what we're doing is meeting up at different locations. Like we just hosted an event a couple weeks ago at Bahama Breeze. Well, last week at Bahama Breeze, they have an outdoor setting
Hmm.
where we can get together, we can network safely outdoors. Those who want to mask, they mask up, and those who feel safe, they don't. So we've been doing a series of networking sessions at different bars and restaurants.
So certainly we recognize things are different than they were in 2019. And when you do these networking events, it puts a person more in charge than the event being in charge. And not too long ago, we would for our when we brought in speakers, we were in a restaurant,
Mhm.
and it was a beautiful restaurant, except for people were telling us they felt closed in as it got as COVID got more, and so now we are doing some of our events in much bigger places,
Mhm.
so people can come and go as they want. They can get as
Right.
close as they want or not. And COVID certainly has changed the way we communicate. And a perfect example is before COVID, Zoom was 10 million people. Now they have 500 or 600 or a billion, a lot of people.
Right.
So we do have to be innovative
Right.
on how we do things. So just had an event at Bahama Breeze.
Mhm.
Tell us about your next event.
So, but wait, I don't want to talk about the next event yet. But
Okay.
we also have our Wednesday webinars that we do. So these are educational webinars that help businesses with different topics. They've done something on taxes. They've done something on social media. They've done something on marketing, and these are all topics that could help a business grow. So be on the lookout for the invitations to join the webinars. They can be found on the GKBA social media pages on Facebook and I believe on Instagram, but mainly on Facebook right now. So
So
networkers and webinars.
okay, so your website is GKBA, GKBA.
No,
No, it's Greater
no.
Kendall.
GreaterKendall.com.
Okay. Okay, perfect. See, I knew
Yeah.
they would pop in there. Uh, and the concept of using the internet and digital and video products is really newish to people, whether
Right.
it's really been promoted the last couple of years. Right now, we have in the back, we have an attorney here, David Hefferman, who was here in Miami.
Mhm.
He's doing Zoom. Somebody has zoomed in, all
Okay.
right? His teacher, all right? They're talking about the law in different parts of it. And then we're taking that and we're distributing it to other people. And that's what your webinar is about. People can go in, all right, and they can watch that, all right, and they can participate with that. If somebody does somebody need to be a member in order to check in, or can somebody just check it
No.
out?
The webinars are open to anyone who would like to join. The webinars are open to anyone. The networkers that we do, they're open to anyone. and our website is also open to anyone. So you spoke about the website. We have a platform where our members are able to go in there and create their own profiles. So on the website, they're able to add testimonials, video testimonials. They're able to add any flyers, any ads, any information that they want to add or share about their business to promote themselves. They can do that.
And somebody can sign up for your newsletter so they can be kept up to date on your upcoming events.
Absolutely, they can do that.
All right. So you were the chair during some of the roughest times that has been known in mankind, right?
Yes.
Around the globe. All right.
Yes.
You were the one that people were pointing out. She's in charge.
I kind of feel like when, we were all in a line and, COVID's here. Who wants to be the chair? Everyone kind of took a step back and I was left standing there like, wait, I guess it's me, so I inherited that.
That's great. And so I know that it was, when you said yes, all right, did you know what you were up against?
Well, I kind of did. I did. And oh, my bag fell, sorry. I love a good challenge. I love a challenge. I never back away from a challenge. So I decided that, hey, I could do this. I could take it on. I didn't realize how difficult it was going to be. I've learned a lot from it, and the organization is still going. We're barely going, but we are still going. And we have a fabulous board. They're all in. And I think we're going to do great things in the future.
So in a year or two, you'll look back and you'll say, boy, that took a lot of guts back then. I know you'll be happy that you did that. So we have a new year coming up, and we know that you have a new event that's coming up. Why don't you share that with us?
Absolutely. So we usually end our year with a business expo where we do this indoors. We have over 30, 40, 50 different businesses set up at booths and they promote themselves. But since we can't really do the indoor thing like we used to do and have, a few thousand people come in and gather and, learn about these businesses, we decided to end the year with a bang. We are doing a golf tournament.
Is that Tommy sent to put it up on the screen?
A golf tournament, Tommy. You're on. So we are doing a Greater Kendall Business Association Golf Classic on Thursday, December 9th. We're doing this at the Miccosukee Golf and Country Club. And it's going to kick off at midday. So you come in at 11 a.m., you get registered. And I think they said, what is it? A shotgun start? Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
You're not a golfer?
No.
Oh, well, it's a shotgun start. I'm just saying that, putting it out there. It's a shotgun start. And it should be a lot of fun. It should be a lot of fun.
Great time for people to socialize and be out in the open and feel good, walk around. And if people haven't golfed, I'm not sure how much it matters. People could go and just pretend to.
You can go and do what I do. Michael, here's my story. Here's my golf
story.
Pray
tell, Karen, what might that be?
So I was at Sports Authority. That's a long time ago because they're no longer around, Sports Authority. And I have friends who golf. I have one friend, avid golfer in the Bahamas, and just always on the golf course, right? And I was at Sports Authority, and I saw these pink golf clubs and this pink bag, and it was so cute. And I bought it, and I got matching shoes, and I got the matching gloves.
Do you still have them?
Some of my gloves are still in plastic. Yeah, the plastic's like melting on it. And my husband finally took it and brought it to the storage container. And but I plan to take it out, and I'm going to pretend I golf. And
so somebody could go around a golf cart and just drive along.
Yeah, you can do whatever. You can just dress up and play the role like I intend to.
All right. And they could also stop in and spend a few bucks on the
drinks, yes, on everything. We're planning to have a social activity at the end, a little happy hour at the end, awards presentation at the end.
Is Mike Welch going to be there?
Of course, Mike is.
All right.
Mike is going to be one of our sponsors.
Mr. Welch, University Credit Union, thank you for what you do for the community. Mm-hmm. And big supporter of community newspapers. Thank you.
Joaquin Azar is Bean Automotive is going to be one of our sponsors. So I'm sure he'll have a foursome there as well. And several of our board members are planning to be there to play.
So people can go to greaterkendall.com. They can sign up there, or they could call called? Is there a phone number on
What
there?
I would like to do, there's a phone number on the flyer, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my personal email for folks to shoot me an email if they are interested. Only for the Gulf. Shoot me an email.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I have several emails, but I'm going to give you one of my email addresses, and you're going to shoot me an email if you'd like to sign up to participate in our golf tournament. It's Cam, K as in King, A as in Apple, M as in Mary, Vass, V as in Victor, A as in Apple, S as in Sam, S as in Sam, 2, the number 2, at gmail.com. So that's camvass2 at gmail.com. Shoot me an email if you'd like more info about our Greater Kendall Business Association golf tournament.
That's great. We're going to wrap it up because I know you have things to do today. Thank you very much for being here. The chair of the Greater Kendall Business Association, Miss Karen. All right. So congratulations on you fulfilling your year. You have another couple of weeks or so.
A couple of weeks.
So
I'm done.
And you know, there's that old saying about the guy that buys that boat. Happy days when he bought it, and the other one is the happy day when you sell it. You've done a great job in keeping things going. We appreciate that. And we're gonna wrap it up here. Again, our guest is Miss Karen from the Greater Kendall Business Association. Thank you for joining us, folks, and have a great day. Time